Today I'm going to share with you the best AI tools for e-learning in 2025. This is my complete guide for course creators with the best AI tools in the business. Now, in 2025, we are doing much more than just online courses. We have moved from an era of just learning online to creating full-on learning experiences for our learners. Our learners may be our customers, or maybe they are our employees. Either way, in 2025 and beyond, in order to serve our learners powerfully, we need to create learning experiences. And the 5 tools I'm going to share with you today, you should not only be using on a daily basis to create your learning experiences, you should also be using them in your business and in your life. Each of these tools will empower you to increase your revenue and decrease your expenses, ultimately increasing your bottom line. Now, I also want to help you find the perfect e-learning platform to fit your needs, which is why I created my e-learning platform finder, linked in the description below this video. In a matter of seconds, you will get paired with the perfect e-learning platform for you and your business. And I'm going to give you a couple of things. Along with getting a tailored platform recommendation for your specific needs, I'm also going to give you an extended free trial of that platform so you can actually start messing around with it, getting things set up for your business and for your life. And to make sure that you don't have to do it alone, I'm also going to give you access to a free online course specifically to help you go from knowing nothing about the platform to becoming an expert at using the platform and customizing it for your business and your learning experience needs. So definitely go check out my e-learning platform finder. It's literally going to take you a matter of seconds and you get these 3 things. You can also go to elearningpartners.com/EPF to find your perfect platform in a matter of seconds. So let's get to the first couple of tools to really help us with the e-learning online course and learning experience creation process. And my first tools are ChatGPT and Perplexity.ai. Now, I like to use both of these tools at the same time for the ideation, the value proposition / learner transformation statement creation, the learning outcome and milestone creation, the course outline and module creation for my learning experiences, for my online courses, for my e-learning programs. I use both of these tools because, well, let's be honest, ChatGPT, as of the recording of this video, is the most impressive generative AI platform out there. I've tested all of them, or at least the main ones, and ChatGPT is extremely impressive. With that being said, I play a lot of fantasy football, and every single time I ask ChatGPT to help me out with my next fantasy football draft, it thinks that it is a year ago. ChatGPT doesn't always know what day it is. And that is why I pair it with Perplexity.ai. Perplexity.ai actually uses GPT and other AI technologies to help it create the most informative research for you. I really use Perplexity.ai more as a web browser, a Google replacement, even though I still do find myself on Google and using Gemini in a Google capacity now and then. But I really use Perplexity.ai for research, to get up-to-date information, which is why in the fantasy football example, while I use ChatGPT, it really struggles with knowing what players are available in this draft this year, how they're going to do this year. Perplexity.ai, on the other hand, has access to up-to-date information on the internet. So I combine both of these in the opening stages of my online course, e-learning program, and learning experience creation. So let's start with ideation. So I have ChatGPT and Perplexity open, and I have links to both of these in the description below the video. I have been thinking a lot about what the next step of e-learning partners is. And I've been working with ChatGPT and Perplexity to help me come up with ideas for my next learning experience product. And at this point, I have actually created the product. And depending on when you're watching this, it may be live for you to join. Well, ChatGPT and Perplexity helped me do the ideation for this. I wanted to create a program that empowers people like you to partner with AI in e-learning, in creating learning experiences, and feel the abundance that AI creates, because AI creates amazing opportunities for you and I, instead of focusing on the scarcity that AI can also make you feel. The worry, the obstacles. Now, when I prompt AI, I always try to be as descriptive as possible. Can you help me come up with a new online course / learning experience product for my company e-learning partners? I specifically want to serve people who are building learning experiences either to sell to their customers or train their team members / employees and help them change their mindset on the power of AI and how it can help them, encourage them to be creative, and create learning experiences and businesses that are empowering for others and help them navigate the most up-to-date AI and other technology tools to supercharge their businesses. I want this to be a combination of an online course with a community, personalized group coaching, and anything else you think would create a powerful learning experience. I'm going to take this and plug it into Perplexity as well. Perplexity, same thing. And I can use these different features if I want. We'll use the search feature for now. And now I have both softwares helping me out here. AI First Learning Architect, design, automate, and empower with AI-driven learning experiences. Tells me who it's for. Transformation promise, confidently create transformative learning experiences faster and smarter with AI, community, and creative mindset. Core components. Here's the course. Here's the modules. 5 modules here. Community. The AI Learning Collective. Personalized group coaching. Bi-weekly 60-minute Zoom calls. 1 build lab. Cool. Bonus, 1 AI partner check-in, 15-minute onboarding call. Or we can use a software I like to use, Video Ask. Bonus resources, AI for learning toolkit, so templates, platform matchmaker. Yeah, I mean, access to this. There, you already get access to this for free. Linked in the description below. Learning design enhancements, gamified badges, build in public challenge. Okay, program format options. Core course only, course plus community plus coaching. All access, lifetime updates, private Slack. See what Perplexity came up with. Perplexity is going to do a lot more research and going to show us the sources right here. 2025 e-learning trends, embracing AI mindset, 11 secrets, effective online course design, 2025. 7 best group coaching platforms for building community. AI enhanced learning design lab. Here's the mastery course. Here's the community. Here's the personalized coaching. AI Impact Simulator visual dashboard showing how AI integration improves course completion rates. Ethical design challenges, delivery recommendations, tells me mighty networks. So AI is actually going to not only help you with ideation, it's also going to do some research on what you can use. Now, I actually have some alternative platforms that are better than Mighty Networks. And if you want a tailored platform, I highly recommend you check out my e-learning platform finder. It's going to take you seconds. And you're going to get a free trial and a free course in addition to being matched with the platform. So ideation. And it already created course outline for us, created a transformation statement for us. At least chat did. Let's go back to Perplexity. Did we get a transformation statement from Perplexity? a hybrid program combining cutting-edge AI tools, community-driven collaboration, hands-on coaching to revolutionize how creators build empowering learning experiences. This is kind of a description of what it is, not really a learning transformation statement. This is much more a learning transformation statement. If you want to learn more about how to build powerful learning transformation statements and how to build powerful milestones, learning outcomes to support your learning transformation statement, taking your audience from point A to point Z, I have my free masterclass for you. It is linked in the description below the video. Here, the more value you provide to your learners, the more successful your business is going to be. So what we can do is have some follow-up questions. Now create a detailed outline for the learning experience itself and create a 10 out of 10 rated learner transformation statement / value proposition. Powerful 10 out of 10 rated milestones / learning outcomes, and give me bullet points and sources to help support each module within each milestone. Take the same prompt, put it in Perplexity, asking it to kind of do all the things at once. And that's the thing, is you can ask AI to do more than one of these things at the same time. And if you didn't like the ideas that it came up with, you can also say, and give me 25 more learning experience ideas. Core AI plus learning experience design ideas. AI-powered curriculum builder bootcamp. Creative educators prompt library. So all these different things for ideation. Now, once you get past ideation, that's when we can throw in this other prompt and have it continue. So it came up with same thing over here, mindset shift. I didn't throw the prompt in here, shit. So while chat is catching up to Perplexity, here is what Perplexity has done for us. Now we have more sources. Empower your learning business with AI fluency. Transform from overwhelmed content creators to strategic learning architect. Master ethical AI integration to build courses that boost completion rates by 40%. Personalize at scale using adaptive systems and create 5K to 50K revenue streams through AI optimized learning products. There's sources for all of these statements. Then we get to the actual milestones, mindset shift. We have sources here, so we can pull this information from these sources to help us with our module creation. That's why I really like Perplexity. It just does a better job of sourcing articles and research for you. Perplexity is a research platform. ChatGPT is much more of an assistant in general, which is why we use both together in this part of the learning experience creation process. Here we go, learner transformation statement. By the end of this program, you will confidently build and launch transformational learning experiences 10 times faster using AI without burning out or overwhelm. Even if you're starting from scratch or doubting your creative ability, you'll gain the mindset, tools, and support to build scalable training or educational products that truly empower others. Here's the milestones. Here's the module by module breakdown. And it has references, but we don't have links. We don't have articles backing all this stuff up. That's what I'm saying. ChatGPT is phenomenal and it gets better and better. And Perplexity is actually using GPT as the back end. So you're really using it in both places. But Johnny, why wouldn't I just use Perplexity then? Well, because ChatGPT is the better of the two. You just need Perplexity for research to make sure that you have the backing, the content. It's kind of like going to the library. Perplexity is meant for going to the library. Perplexity is your research tool. ChatGPT is your overall AI assistant in the course building process. I highly recommend you use both. So we've used ChatGPT and Perplexity for ideation, value proposition / learner transformation statement creation, creating our learning outcomes and milestones, building our whole course outline. We've even created our modules. Specifically, Perplexity here has done a really good job of outlining our modules and giving us articles so that we can dig even deeper and really flesh out our modules. So the next part of this is having a tool that can really help us author this content. The most common ways that people learn nowadays are either through some sort of video or through generative AI, and a combination of both, which is why we want to create our programs to match that. We want to create our learning experience to match that. And we need an AI-driven tool to do that. Enter Descript, a powerful authoring tool for learning experiences, for online courses, for e-learning programs. It's a powerful video creation software that empowers you to record video like I'm doing here. It empowers you to have your own AI-generated avatar that are getting better and better. It empowers you to have your own speech recorded, and then you can actually write your script and have AI speech come to life. How I like to use Descript typically is as a video recording and editing software. So we go to new project here, and then we can record directly into Descript. Very easy. Camera, screen, audio only, record with others even. So you can have people remote that you're recording a training with, that you're recording a learning experience with, an online course with. And you can also record separately and then upload file. That's what I typically do, is I record in my eLearning/learning experience studio, and then I upload the file to Descript. We can also go to the home screen here. We have a lot of other options. We can even make micro-learning. We can upload a long-form video into Descript and have it create clips for us. We can translate it into other languages. This is great when you have an audience spread out throughout the world. One of my clients, the World Health Organization, has just that. Where I remember content we created before all this, we'd have to use different softwares, and you'd actually have to pay a translator to look through things as well to make sure that we had the e-learning created in different languages. Now you can do it all in Descript. Pretty powerful. Can fix eye contact, clean up audio. I use that all the time in Descript, where instead of spending the time and the hours cleaning up my audio, you literally just flip a switch and you have studio sound. A feature I haven't tried out much yet is the AI video maker, where you can upload video and it's going to auto edit it for you and then set it up in Descript so you can actually make some changes to it and polish it for yourself. It's a very powerful platform. So let's say that you recorded a video separate, like I did here. Learning outcomes versus learning objectives. I highly recommend that you check out this video. I teach you how to do these things with generative AI very in depth so you can get really high quality learning outcomes, which are better than learning objectives. I personally don't like learning objectives. I like learning outcomes because it's about your learner, because they're about your learner and the results they get instead of the objective that you have for them to get. Video is linked in the description below. So I have the script, Descript. So when you upload a video, it transcribes it for you, and then you can edit it based on the script. So I can delete, hey, I want to delete that. I can bring it back. I can go over to Underlord here, edit for clarity. This is going to actually cut down the video. This is where I can add that studio sound. Just flip that on. It makes it sound better. And I can do a number of other things, removing retakes, removing filler words. I can create clips here. Create clips, submit. I want 5 clips, 30 seconds, submit. It's going to go through and find what it thinks are the best clips and cut them out for me. And then I have microlearning. I have shorts. I have TikToks. I have reels. Here are the clips. I can go done, open up that part of this composition, and now I have
everyone in the
clips.
World learns via video. Hey, it's like,
there we go, very meta. We can create blog posts YouTube descriptions, module text. This is a great way to create module text. What I like to do too is I take the transcript that I get from Descript and I can plug it into ChatGPT and say, create an in-depth module text content for a module about learning outcomes versus learning objectives in my new learning experience based on this video transcript. I plug it in, and we could put that into Perplexity as well. It won't do as good of a job as ChatGPT is doing here. It's going to create all the text that we would need for that module. Very powerful. We can even use ChatGPT to brainstorm, write a script, write an outline, and rewrite. ChatGPT does do a better job, but my thought process is the more opinions you can get, the more tools you can use to brainstorm, to ideate, it actually helps you create an even better program. So you may as well at least demo it and see how it does. We can blur the speaker background. So the beta of that, I'll go in and blur the speaker background. Now let's look at uploading a new video. So I go video project here, upload file. I'm gonna go into my other business, Athlete with Asthma. I recorded this episode the other day for my podcast. I ate out 5 times last week. Here's what happened. I'm gonna upload that, and it's gonna take some time and create a transcript. And I'm gonna show you how I can do these other things. Now I'm also going to upload it here. It's like B-roll options, B-roll media, AI generated media, or stock media. AI generated is fine. Aspect ratio, good, continue. There you go. So while Descript is doing its thing, we're gonna move to the next part of this, which brings in my 2 favorite e-learning platforms to serve you and your businesses. The first one is Kajabi, my favorite external learning management system, my favorite external learning experience platform that empowers you to not only host your learning experiences, but gives you the tools you need to be able to market and sell them. I actually run both of my businesses, eLearning Partners and Athlete with Asthma, on Kajabi. And I want you to be able to follow along and start using Kajabi today as well, which is why I'm offering you a 30-day free trial, which is an extended free trial that you won't get if you just go to kajabi.com. You get double the free trial by using my link in the description below. Also gonna get a bonus course from me, my Kajabi Made Simple online course to help you A to Z get everything set up in Kajabi from scratch. So I highly recommend you go grab that free trial and bonus course linked in the description below. The other software I have for you is TalentLMS. TalentLMS is my favorite internal learning management system or learning experience platform to empower you to develop powerful learning experiences for your employees, for your contractors, for your team members, to train them and increase your KPIs at your organization, your key performance indicators for your team. Increase your sales closing rates. Decrease your time and expense waste in your organization because you have more efficient and effective employees and team members. Same thing, I'm able to give you a free trial of TalentLMS. In this case, it is an unlimited free trial. And in addition, you are also going to get my TalentLMS Made Simple online course that's going to help you A to Z get everything set up in TalentLMS so that you can start serving your learners as quickly as possible. So now I'm logged into Kajabi, and there are a few places that you're going to find the AI capabilities of Kajabi. The first place is our little AI icon here. AMA or AMA. This is basically your ChatGPT tool within Kajabi. And well, I like to cross-reference things, and we could take the same prompts that we've put into ChatGPT. Here's that. And here's that module we were working on, by the way, based on that transcript. Pretty cool. We can take the same prompts that we put into ChatGPT and Perplexity and put them into Kajabi here. And see what it does. Now, I think, well, AMA does a good job of giving me tailored advice based on what the capabilities of Kajabi actually are, that it's just a little slower than using ChatGPT. Here we go, though. Here is what it gave us. Absolutely, I'd be happy to help you brainstorm a new online course outline for e-learning partners. Sounds like you're looking to create a comprehensive learning experience that not only educates but also empowers. Okay. Course title: AI Empowerment Transforming Learning Experience in Businesses. Course structure: there's the modules, community, group coaching, guest speakers, interactive elements, incorporate quizzes, interactive exercises, real-world projects, resource library, and certification. So here we go. Another way to ideate. And you can work with AMA to build all the things that we use ChatGPT and Perplexity AI to do as well. And you can even build sales emails, sales copy, all these things. And you can combine it with ChatGPT and Perplexity as well. So that's the first place. The second place is we can actually go to courses and create a new course. And when we create a new course, we're going to be able to plug in what ChatGPT and Perplexity has given us. I'm going to pull the name here, AI First Learning Architect. Put our title. Then we're going to pull in our learner transformation statement and put this in our brief description. Make sure that we have this toggled on. Use this info to generate content and additional resources. This is the second AI capability of Kajabi that I like to use. Come up with our branding colors there. We can always do it later too. We can say paid, the price point. I think we're at $497 just for the course. So we'll do that. Set our payments up. In my Kajabi Made Simple online course, you'll learn how to set all this up so that you can actually start selling your learning experiences, online courses, and e-learning platforms right away. We can also skip this, but the point of setting this up is it's going to automatically create an offer and a checkout page for us in Kajabi. Next. So first, it's created an outline for us. So we can look at this outline versus the outlines ChatGPT, Perplexity, and AMA have given us, because everyone has an outline for us. The cool thing about this outline is it's built into Kajabi already. Now, Kajabi has things called modules, submodules, and lessons. Those are the main things. So a module would be similar to what I call milestones or learning outcomes. And then the lessons would be similar to what I call a module, actually. Modules support milestones. And in this case, lessons support modules. And then you can break up your modules into submodules if you need that type of delineation as well. So Kajabi's created 1, 2, 3 modules for us. It's also suggested we have a paywall here and basically upsell to these other modules, which is really cool. This is a new feature of Kajabi very recently. So we go into the lesson here, and it has a bunch of content for us already. So it gives us an idea of, hey, this is the text content. So we can create a video, an audio, or assessment around it. We can also add an image and all these things. Create an automation when they finish this module or this lesson. We can send them an email. We can send them an offer. We can do all these different things. And I teach this in detail in my Kajabi Made Simple online course. We can delete lessons if we don't like it. So we can say, hey, we have this module, tools for AI first learning, implementing AI first learning experiences, scaling, improving, maintaining. I actually like all of these, so I'm going to keep it all. I can add additional modules as well, and submodules, etc. Now, what also happened is Kajabi also created a landing page for us for a sales page that will at first be a pre-sale page. But we can turn it into a sales page once the course is done, and we can actually use this to sell our course. So what I like about Kajabi is it gives you everything you need to sell your online courses, your e-learning programs, and learning experiences. And it creates it all for you when you create a new product so that you don't have to guess what you actually need. So here's our landing page to start pre-selling the course. And then this is a form capture that was automatically created in our forms. Kajabi also automatically created a marketing email for us. So if I go under marketing and I go to forms, I'm going to find that form that we just saw. So the top form, AI First Learning Architect waitlist. Go into here. And I do single opt-in. Now, some countries you're required to do double opt-in. We, as of recording this video in America, are not. And then we can decide, hey, do we want name and email? We can request other information on the form as well. And then look, there's an automation. When the form is submitted, a tag is added. So a tag was created as well. And we look at our tags by going, I go to Manage Tags. And let's find our tag. AI, here it is. AI Learning First waitlist. So now we have everyone who's on our wait list, we can pull up with this tag and then send them an email offering them our learning experience once it's done. I can also go to email campaigns here, and this is going to show me an automated email that was created, AI First Learning, Architect Course Ready Broadcast. So this is an email that we can send out once the course is done, basically to everyone that has the tag. So if we go to recipients here, we can send it to everyone who has the tag. You can also remove this and just send it to everyone. You can send it to your entire list. But this is how Kajabi has pre-built it using AI so that you have a system up and running to pre-sell your learning experience and then to actually sell it once it's ready. We go to this email broadcast. Here it is. We would change this. I don't like saying dear valued customer. We can update all of this, edit content. Then once we're in here, AI First Learning Architect course is ready for launch. And we can ask Amma here to help us with this copy. So I can actually go in here, copy it, go into Amma and say, please polish this and address my customers more casually. I personally like to say, hi, friend. And here's what it came up with. Hi, friend, we're buzzing with excitement to let you know that our much anticipated AI First Learning Architect course is ready to roll. It's a pre-sale member. There you go. You get access. So there you go. We can also take this and put it in here and say, polish this email, making it a little more casual and include the top value topics that we came up with together for the learning experience. Now we have ChatGPT doing the same thing. We can have Perplexity do it as well if we want. ChatGPT just does such a great job of writing these things. Then we can take this, pull it in. We can fix some of the formatting. We can do 16. Change the color to black. We can do hi first name or friend. I'm going to change this to Johnny, owner, eLearning partners. Save. We're good to go. So as of today, Kajabi has a third AI component, and it is called Creator Studio. We're actually going to see something that may look familiar to some of you. It is powered by Adobe Express. And really, Creator Studio is great if you don't have Descript. And Creator Studio, I believe, is going to cost similar to Descript. Now, you are going to get one project a month for free within your 30-day free trial and when you start paying for Kajabi without having to actually pay for Creator Studio separate. But how it really works is we got a new project here. We can upload a video or we can select a course video. So I can go into Kajabi Made Simple and pick how to build your website in Kajabi, go continue. And then once I select the file, I can tell Kajabi what I want to create. And this is very similar to Descript. All these things Descript can create as well. It's just done in Kajabi. And the great thing is what you can do is basically create as many things as you want out of one video. So one project equals one video. So I'm going to ask it to create a video clip for me. Let's see if I can ask it to do multiple things. A listicle blog and a course outline and sales page text. Go create. And then it takes this video that is already uploaded to Kajabi and it's going to do all the things. And it's transcribing it. It's basically doing what Descript does. I prefer to use Descript. I think it's more powerful than Kajabi Creator Studio, but this is another AI option that you have. And once it's done, it'll look like this. So it'll have a course outline. It'll have whatever you ask it to do, and then you can ask it to generate more things. So I'm going to ask it to generate a Facebook post, hashtags, a course discount email, create. And then it's just going to add to what it's already created. Pretty cool. Creator Studio is a nice to have. It's not a necessity, especially if you use Descript. And remember, I also have a free trial of Descript linked in the description below this video. And speaking of Descript, let's see how it's been doing before we get to TalentLMS. I uploaded the video. We cleaned up your audio, built out scenes and layouts, added visuals, B-roll, and pulled it all together into a polished video. Now it's your turn. Preview it, tweak it, and make it yours. Go to Edit Video here. So I'm definitely going to go through this later and see how it did. As you can see, it added text. It moved the scene around. It broke the video into, wow, like 95 scenes. So it did a lot. Now, what it didn't do is it didn't do a good job of editing the beginning of the video because I had some mistakes at the beginning.
This is Athlete with Athlete podcast.
I also doubt that it did a good job of doing that throughout the video. So this definitely has its limitations. It's cool that we have this option. And really, I probably should have edited for clarity before we did all this. So here's what happens when you edit for clarity. And yet again, it would have been best to have done this before it did this initial edit. I'll go done. And now it should be a little better. But yet again, I mean, this graphic is kind of long. It's taken up too much of the screen. So Descript is getting there, and when you watch this, it's going to be even more polished, which is really cool. It's just a really cool tool to have in your arsenal for online course, e-learning, and learning experience creation. Let's look at TalentLMS. Here we go. Once you log into TalentLMS, you're either going to see the legacy interface, which is right here. And if you have the legacy interface, then you really need to go to the new interface. So just click on new interface, and that's going to open up this page where you can activate the new interface, or if it's already active, then you go try it now. Then we open up the new interface. Now the new interface empowers us to do all the cool AI things. So I can go into courses here and go add new course. And this is where I really like to jump in and use something called TalentCraft. Now, TalentCraft is extremely powerful. It is my favorite authoring tool on the market. You get it for free within TalentLMS. Now, the thing is, since you are using it within TalentLMS, you can't take what you create and put it in another system. You have to create your learning experience and have it live in TalentLMS, which works really well if you're creating an internal learning experience. If you're creating an external learning experience, then you can't do this, export it, and then upload it to Kajabi. So, TalentCraft. We go add new. TalentCraft, it opens up this wizard for us, and we have some options. Now, all of these kind of lead to the same place, so I'm just going to click on Start from Scratch. Now, I go into this in detail, how to use TalentCraft within my TalentLMS Made Simple online course, so grab your free trial and access to that online course below. Here's our AI icon. We can create a page, and what we're going to do is pull what we've already put together. Where's our outline? Is that? Here we go. Here is everything we need. So I'm going to pull this into TalentCraft now from ChatGPT. Copy, go into TalentCraft, and start creating. So we created the outline already. We used ChatGPT and Perplexity. Maybe you messed with Descript a little bit too. You can take that, pull it directly into TalentCraft here, and TalentCraft is going to do the heavy work with actually creating the interactive learning experience using a bunch of different options. Now, TalentCraft is very similar to Rise 360, which is part of the Articulate 360 suite, except you have to pay $1,000+ a month per user to use that. And you can use TalentCraft for free by grabbing your free trial of TalentLMS. Now, the benefit of using Rise 360 is that you can create the experience and then have it live in any system that actually supports that type of creation. Now, Kajabi does not support that type of creation, so you still couldn't go into Rise 360, pay $1,000 plus, create the thing, and then bring it into Kajabi. It's just not how it works. So what you could do is do that and then bring it into a system called LearnWorlds, which I also have in the description below. I have a 30-day free trial and my LearnWorlds Made Simple online course for you to check out. It is also an external-facing learning management system or learning experience platform for you to sell and market courses to your learners. And it empowers you to bring a course or learning experience built with SCORM and HTML5 components into the system. So go check that out. So milestone 1, module 2, module 3, then it skips to milestone 5. It got confused. So I put a lot in here. So what we can do is I'm actually going to create another TalentCraft unit. Is we could actually, instead of giving it all of this info, because it really did not like that, I'm just going to give it the learner transformation statement and the name of the course. So we're going to grab the name of the course here, start from scratch, create a page about my new course with this value proposition or learner transformation statement. And we'll pull the statement. And here we go. This turned out a lot better. So remember, with AI, it's all about how you prompt it. So in this case, I prompted it a lot better, and we got a lot better results. It was a better prompt. It was more straightforward. I didn't throw too much at it, and we created this amazing unit in TalentCraft. We can edit the unit. We can move things around. We can add video. You know I love video, so we can actually add video. Here we go. It threw it in at the bottom. We can move it to the top by clicking on our numbers here, going to 1 or 2, and then see where it places it. This is perfect, I think. Now, I'd probably move this image down a little bit. There we go. And then we can add our own video here and create a powerful learning experience. Now, the 5 tools I shared with you today are meant to help you in different steps of the online course, e-learning platform, and learning experience creation process. And I did share with you Kajabi, and I shared with you TalentLMS, and I mentioned those. But if you really want to figure out what the perfect e-learning platform is for you in a matter of seconds, I highly recommend you try out my e-learning platform finder. It's going to take you literally 5 seconds or less to complete, and you're going to get matched with the perfect platform for you. You're going to get that extended free trial and a free course to help you get everything up and running with the platform. And I'll see you in the next video.